Hi there, I am Mike of Nearly Enough Dice, and this is Terraria. Terraria. My voice is still not up to scratch. I've had a lemsip today. You thought I'd been feeling better, but no. Last time, I wandered off through the sky, and I found 3 floating islands. So, I'm going to do the same. I've only got the 1 gravitation potion because I haven't got any more fire blossom. But we will see how this goes. I'm just going to take that and jump it. And I'm going to turn off the map and it's Terraria because it's confusing. There we go. So basically what I'm going to do is kind of alternate between falling up and falling down as I head off to the west, and the plan is to see if I will come across any floating islands. And what I am going to do is I'm going to turn off the inventory so I get some idea of how long I've got before I run out. And the idea is to basically make a swathe of explored territory through the air. Wow, my voice is really croaky. And hope that if there are any islands in that area, I come across them. Oh, there's one there. There you go, I have found one. I can come back to it, because obviously the potion only lasts so long, so I don't particularly want to. I'd rather do a survey than land on a particular island, and because I can always come back. And so there's another one. So I'll just avoid that. Because apart from anything else, there are 3 things you can get from floating islands. Unique, I think, items that you can only get from there. The shiny red balloon, I think, is one of them, and I've got the other 2, being the Star Fury sword and the horseshoe. And the joy of the horseshoe is that I don't have to worry about falling to my death. I'm immune to such things as falling damage, which is nice. I can't remember what the shiny balloon. I think the shiny balloon lets me double jump, which is obviously a useful thing and can be combined with other items. Oh, have I run out? I've run out of potions. There you go. But because I've got a horseshoe, that's fine. No problem. Right, so let's see. Found one there. I did find another one. Found the merest hint of one there. Right, so where am I then? I'm way off this way. Getting attacked by a bat. I wonder what I was doing there. Right, so more corruption. This is more corruption that I'm going to need to deal with at some point. But there's no great scheme in a hurry. It's only going to become, stuff like this only becomes an issue when hard mode comes along. Right, so I'm going to keep going until I get to underneath that island. There we go. This is my Eat of Worlds arena. There's the clothier who's not meant to live there. And in fact, he does not live there. But unfortunately, he's got to despawn and respawn. And I don't know what it is that's going to make him do that. So I want to pick a point where I'm not actually going to. I don't want to actually have to dig through the. Where am I? So where do I want to be? I want to be about there. Don't have to dig through to get up to the island. I wonder if I've got enough rope actually. That's a thought I've not had for a while, and normally I've got so much rope that it's ridiculous. Looks like I'll be alright, I think. I think I've overshot somewhat. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, option 2. Stairway to heaven. I shouldn't get nervous. I'm getting a bit nervous. It's like because I'm, you know, floating over the abyss and all that. But again, horseshoe. I'm in fact not going to die at all. So I could fall from orbit and I'll be fine. But I am almost certainly going to get harassed before I get up there. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to run out of rope. I don't normally run out of rope. Well, admittedly, I also don't use rope very often because rope is one of the weird new things that came with one of the updates that I'm not particularly familiar with. Can I? Not quite. I don't know why I thought no, I can't. When I can, I actually have rocket boots. So I'll do that. All right, here we go. An angry lucky horseshoe, as opposed to my fleeting one. Some tin, lower healing with corporations, some bottles. And of course part of the treasure is the chest of stuff. No particular reason to do that, I just thought it would be fun. Stud. Right, now the other one nearby. How am I going to get to it? It's been quite hard to hit a bat with a staff. I don't believe you can make rope. Rope would be the easy way of doing it. Just kind of murdering things while I'm thinking. not actually that conducive to thinking. I tried making a railway in the air, and while you can sort of do it, you can't lay railway tracks while you're on a railway track, and you can't stand on a railway track. So you need something to hold yourself. So you need some kind of platform. So I believe you could probably do it on top of wooden platforms. Maybe what I want to do is I do have quite a lot of platforms. Don't know if I've got 99 of them. Don't know if this is within the 150 odd plus wood that I would need. Go away. Well, there's but one way to find out. Because the advantage of this method is that wood is replenishable. Whereas rope, although I mean, unless you can make rope, and if you can, I don't know where. I guess I could go look at the loom. You can make, you can make silk, for example. You can make leather, but I don't know if you can make. This is not going to work. I'm far too far away. You can make, silk, you can make leather and stuff. But whether you can make that into rope, I don't know. You can make rope into rope coils, is a thing you can do. And, while I'm not afraid of falling, I don't particularly want to have to do the annoying walk back. Right, so let's make some more wood platforms. I'm going to use up the rich mahogany I've got for no particularly good reason. That's saying here I can make a rope coil. Does this mean I've got extra rope? Oh, okay. Do I have more rope than I thought I did? Huh. Oh, I'm in one. Oh yeah, bugger. That was nearly very embarrassing. So we'll just make more of that. Star in a bottle. I don't know why I'd want to make a star in a bottle. Am I going to make it? Probably not. It is nice that I don't have to worry about falling, and it's nice. I'm gonna make it. It's nice I don't have to worry about falling, and it's nice I don't have to worry about knockback. Because normally when you're doing this kind of high wire stuff, those are obviously the problems that occur to you. Can't hit flying eyes either. Yes. Here we are. Another floating out. Hard, shiny red balloon. Grenades, tin, rope, wooden arrows, shine potion, and a sky mill. I found out what sky mills are for, and they're actually kind of dull. Basically, all this stuff, this kind of skyway table and stuff, You can make them out of, I suspect it's going to be this stuff. You get the sky plate, and so you can make, you can use the sky mill and that stuff. Sky plate, I think it's called, to make, yeah. That's what I can tell. We need table, chair, tree. So there's that. So now I very usefully have a bridge between these two islands. I'm not convinced it's actually useful at all. Apart from the fact that it'll allow... Oh yeah, bugger. Oof. Right, okay, now that's enough of this. Time to head back. Grabbing stars along the way. What is interesting is how you can see how far I managed to get. Well, in fact, I got that far on one potion. So if I get myself some more, fire blossom, which is what you need to make those gravitation potions, then I can get further again, which I think is rather cool. Oh, you can see that. I wonder if I would have gotten further if I'd made myself enough of a platform that my going fast activated. There's a thought. So my clothier does seem to have now gone to his proper home. I wonder if that's due to the fact that I went and saw him. And that made him ready to be despawned. That's my queen statue, which I've now set up with a timer. So in case of peril, I can just kind of turn that on. And every so often it'll just grab a random female NPC and move it to that room. Which is most useful because my lady NPC seem to end up down there in peril. I'll turn that off because that must be really quite annoying. Maybe we should put that on a 3-second timer. Don't know. Right, I want to talk to my guide. Hello guys. Right, I want to see specifically what I can make, what I can combine this with. Okay, so cloud in the bottle, don't know how to get that. That's fine. What was the other thing? Obsidian horseshoe. So eventually I want a horseshoe balloon. So that's going to be cloud in a bottle or sandstorm in a bottle. But I don't know how you get those. Because I need a cloud in a bottle. Okay, so that's not useful to me at the minute. But I'm glad I've got it. I do want to have one of those around. I just don't have a use for it right this second. Where'd it go? I dropped the horseshoe, didn't I? Yes, because I'm an idiot. I'm going to sell the horseshoe because I don't need to. Maybe that is a mistake. Maybe I will keep the horseshoe. Because if the horseshoe can be combined into different things, which it can do, it might be worth keeping a spare one. I will sell that. What other junk have I put in here? That's got a place to go. So does that. Yeah, I should do some fishing at some point. All my lesser healing potions. Various potions, I keep them in the piggy bank because I can then access them anywhere I need them. But I should keep them out of there if I don't need them in that particular spot. Dump the copper here. Ooh, copper bars not counting. You have to remember that I actually have spare gadgets. By chucking them in the social slot, you know, it just changes your appearance. But it does mean that if I ever want to know where I am, you know, I'm 157. You know, I can just do that. Chuck that in there for most time, because most of the time I'm worried about falling. And you know, if I can check my watch very quickly, and I can do water walking if I really want to, stuff like that. Got to remember that I've got those things. I can fill it out with them. Now my brain has gone to mush. How many recall potions? I've got quite a few. Now I'm kind of in a situation right now. I've dealt with Skeletron. So I guess the question is, what next? More dungeon malarkey. Well, I'm going to go to the dungeon, and I want to go. I would quite like. I mean, I'd maybe go down to hell for a bit, see if I can get some more fire blossoms. But actually, I'm probably better off waiting for those to grow and just gradually getting more and more, because I'll gradually get more and more seeds and thus be able to grow more and more. Excuse me. I'll gradually be able to grow more and more fire blossom and just have a ready supply, which is going to be a very good thing. Especially being able to use gravitation potions. Very useful for things. Well, you know, I think there's at least another 2 islands, sky islands out there with useful things. This is kind of neat. So I'm just curious as that I apparently only went up to that side. I didn't go to that side of that island. Out of the way, you. And in many ways, I am wondering if there's anything I should be doing before I start thinking about hard mode. I mean, there's blocking off the 2 areas of corruption I already have. That's the thing I should do. So I'm going to want to, you know, tunnel around this bit. You know, either elevate, or I'll probably elevate big hole down there and then just literally just dig around this bit. And kind of isolate it. Obviously that's not fully enough. Because obviously when hard mode starts, you get this huge increase. Yeah, you just get this X of new material. I think I might want to explore the underground dungeon actually before hard mode gets in. I also found a neat thing. So yeah, this is me crawling up the walls, my climbing claws and rock boots. It's really neat. So yeah, let's play with the dungeon for a bit. Go very briefly interact with this island here. Specifically, I'm going to jump off and see how much. If there's anything interesting. Nah. There you go. I mean, there are other ways. There are ways you can search for islands that don't involve gravitation potions. You know, seeing if you can hear the any kind of distinctive thing of hitting. But I don't think that's as easy as it used to be. I mean, it used to be that you would. That the islands weren't made of clouds; they were made of grassland. So on the bottom you'd get vines, which meant that you would hear the vines. So you could hear that as the missile went, you could hear the vines going. Just want to check my depth meter. Set my spawn point. Because if I'm playing in the dungeon, I don't want to. Right, so where is 0? There we go, so that's level. Not going to go particularly far on doing that. I'm just going to, this is essentially just to mark where level is, because that's where ultimately I want to. Oh, there you go. That's a nice place to stop. Because obviously eventually I'm going to want to join up this tunnel with that one. So, but that is for another day. But I did. Oh God, I've died so many times down here. It's embarrassing. That is for another day. Right, we're just going to go down. Let's dig a hole into here. I really should have done. Well, I'm going to do it now. Then. Probably not the like actual proper shortcut or anything. But maybe I need to make an actual proper shortcut. Just a big hole. Given I've got a horseshoe now, I can just drop huge distances. Maybe that would be a useful thing to do. Because obviously I want to get down into, you know, this area where all the actual action is. I should probably have a goal for being in the dungeon. Yeah, are there specific things I'm looking for? Other than just smashing things until I've smashed nothing. Have I done something stupid? Like, yes I have. Good, good. Oh great, nothing. You know, my starfruit is not terribly useful down here. Must be fair. I can also check for oh, spikes. I got 40 odd defense. I can fall infinitely if I remember to do it. I'm still getting myself killed because I'm such an idiot. I really shouldn't be allowed out on my own. Clearly I need an adult. Those teleporting sorcerers think they're so clever until I smash them in the face. I think we're going to have a look around here because there's all sorts of stuff going on here that I can count. Well, it's all just all spikes all the time. Can you get up here? You can. And there's enough headroom for the stars to work, which is good. I think I like this. I'm enjoying myself here. Oh, that was particularly satisfying. Okay, so let's Hell was around here? So many skeletons. There's one. Ever so slightly wanting to avoid hitting their spike at all. Aggravating. Whoa! That was something serious. Now my understanding is you can actually kill those spiky balls, these things. But it involves thorn potions and taking lots of damage, so I don't particularly feel the need to try. It is interesting how often I just go back to the vile thorn. It's just got just certain of its characteristics just make it particularly suited. Especially here when you're getting attacked by several monsters at once, and they do things like that. Appear on the other side of the walls and that. Oh yeah, there's a pot, aren't there? Doesn't seem to be any actual way of avoiding the spikes. No matter what I do, I seem to end up in the... Oh hell! I thought I killed it with a pan. What? That was unnecessary. Some spare wire to get up, I can't be bothered. Just because of where it was, it's a pain to get at. Alright. Ooh, an aquaceptor. Leave me alone long enough for me to get out of here. Oh, you're new. I'm sure there are good reasons for the way it won't let you change weapons in the middle of an attack, which is, I suppose, reasonable, but can be very difficult then when you are having to swap weapons, and there's that period in between where it simply won't let you, and that can be, you know. So what you try to do is you try and make the attack, and then you hit the button that you think will change the weapon over, and it doesn't, and so now you're actually hitting with the wrong thing, which generally means that you're not going to be hitting at all, which in turn means you're just going to get murdered. Bloody hell. And having those war scandals all over the place is probably not helping me either. And the golden cubes, good. So on the one hand, oh dear me, what have we got here? Just grab everything, I think. Grab most everything. I've got enough headroom here that I can actually use the stars, I think. No, not quite. Bloody hell, those things are tough. Teleportation potion. Ultra potion. Sorry, 9. Silver bar. I should have dropped some stuff, shouldn't I? No. Don't really give up ping dental though. Maybe I need a stronger weapon before I start coming down here on a regular basis. No, the stars were hitting. Yeah, there you go. There's so much junk I should have just left behind. But anyway, what have we got here? Water leaf. You know, I don't care that much. I'm just going to recall out of here. Well, okay, that was a nice little fun little dungeon romp. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. You know, hit like, hit subscribe, all that kind of stuff. If you've been enjoying it, you can find us at nearlyenoughdice.com, which is our role-playing game themed podcast and blog with weekly episodes. Oh, hopefully next time I'll be slightly better. But until I see you again, dig for victory.